So if we go back to Romans 12:1 or 12:2, let's go back a verse up to 12:1, and this is going to set us up for renewing our mind. The author says in Romans 12:1, therefore, I urge you, brothers and sisters, in view of God's mercy, to offer your bodies as living sacrifice, holy and pleasing to God. This is your true and proper worship. So here the author, Apostle Paul, was telling the Romans that the first step of getting yourself in line to becoming a living sacrifice before we even deal with renewing the mind is to position yourself. You have to position your life. You have to become a living sacrifice. And one way that a theologian described the living sacrifice is this way. It is to create harmony with what creates human flourishing. So here, being a living sacrifice is deciding to live your life with the way God has mandated it. It is deciding to meditate on the Word of God till it becomes meshed in you, till it becomes who you are. Let me give you an example. This is you, and this is the Word of God. If you continue every day to read your word, meditate on it, it begins to become who you are, and you begin to become who it is. It begins to change you from the inside out. This water, I can't go back in here and dip out the red juice that I pour in there. It's in there. This water has changed. It has become what was poured inside of it. This should be us becoming living sacrifices where we become one with the Word of God, with His faith, with who He is, so that we can then move on to verse 2, where we begin to walk out who we are, so that we do not become conformed in any other matter or manner. So I hope that this kind of gives you a visual. The first step to renewing your mind is to know that I have to first position myself, that I have to become a living sacrifice, that I have to be in right standing with God. Jesus puts us in right standing with God. But it is our choice, our free will, to accept Jesus in our lives and to accept the mandates that God has placed over our lives. I hope that this blesses you and it brings some understanding. This is part 1 of how do I renew my mind. Be blessed.